So, something rather interesting while I move this ABC out of the sun and move this M17 bag straight back into it, is some post I got today. Thank you to Nick, who sent me this, because he thought it was a large. He thought it was like a misprint M17 that said ML on it. Instead, actually, in this case, it was medium left. Ta-da! It is the US M9, or specifically this one is the M9A1. Put that up there. So, originally used post World War II, and most famously during the Korean War and the early stages of the Cold Vietnam War. So you got the chemical core logo, field protective mask M9A1 medium left. It's a bit deformed. You may notice it's brand new. So before some of you Redditors have a spur gout at me for it, he bought it as a brand new. It comes with a tin, apparently, according to the listing. However, the seller was like, hey, due to the weight and bulkiness of it, we've got ahead and opened the tin for you. How thoughtful of them. So yes, kindly they thought of us and removed the tin and discarded it and didn't send it. So I didn't open this, the seller did. And they're like, oh, but we did you a favour because it's hard to open anyway. Wasn't gonna. Thank you though. I'll put a link down to the comments for their listing, so you can see that they've sold 96 of these, all in the tin. And originally they used to sell them in the tins, which is why I sent that listing to Nick, and didn't know that at some point they stopped doing the tin. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to pull this off. Now I know a lot of you are going to be upset by that, but shut up. I'm just going to take note of how the knot went. Why is the focus not working? Come on. Alright, well, whatever. I'm just going to tug on this one and pull it through. So it goes crisscrossed across the face like so, just so I note in case I want to put the string back. Crisscross across, crossed over here on the back after being looped through these little nubbins here, and crisscross pattern across the face. So and down looped over the exhale valve. So there's our string, and here is our M9A1. Now I'm just going to pull this out really quickly. Oh, is it strung in? I think it's strung in. Alright then. Here's our little drugstore baggie. Tiger, a Union, well, I can't read that. Which, yep, has the defogging in it, which is actually just a loose tin. It's not really, it's kind of threaded. It's a bit dented as well. This mask contains anti-dim cloth for gas masks. Instruction for use: wet the fingertips and moisten the inner surface of the eyepieces. Rub vigorously with the cloth until the surface is clean and dry. When to use anti-dim cloth: the cloth is to be applied to the eyepieces after each time that the mask has been worn. If the cloth becomes wet, allow it to dry without squeezing. Lot NY yada yada yada. And it's just a cloth. Nothing special about it. It's just kind of very fibrous. It smells weird. Laminated cardboard inside for some reason. So there's our little tinny boy. Let's see if the focus goes on that. So it has the nape strap popper. So let's get this out. This is our shape retainer, and that's why I couldn't get the filter out, because, oh no, my drug baggie. That's why I couldn't. YouTube's deep learning algorithm fucking flagged me for that word. Now, I want to note something interesting, which is, as a lot of people know, Yugoslavia, former Yugoslavia, copied the design, and this was their face-shaped holder, just made out of polystyrene and cardboard, two-piecer. I just thought that was interesting. Oh no, hang on, sorry. That was your chin piece, and there's where the forehead would have gone. So, like so. The filter, similarly enough, if I can find it, I've actually brought quite a few things out here today. Here is our Yugoslav M1, which I've not done its own video on. But here, and you'd pop your filter in like so. The head harness on this is utterly dead. No, I didn't hang it. So there's your chin retainer. So there you go, that's how that would have come, because this was brand new. If you're wondering what happened to the straps, it's because I replaced them. So let's have a look at this. Okay, so it's tied on like so in a simple bow knot and looped through the front here. This is like reinforced cardboard. Skip a bit. It's an interesting logo. It's a Muggus. I'm sorry. US M11 canister, lot NY 1113-9-85004 GM 260 1953. 60mm, of course. If we have a look here, yep, Yugoslavia pretty much directly cloned it to a T. And if we have a look at this one's a bit dented, but this is the Finnish copy. I think actually Finland didn't Finland actually pay for the right? Well, regardless, the filter on this one, the M11, is unsafe. It does contain asbestos. There it is. It's already got me. So there's our lovely shape retainer, which I'll just store in the bag. The bag is the one that wraps around your left leg and your waist. So here is our M9A1 by a company called GN. No idea, I kind of wish it was from Firestone, because me and Tommy recently found the Nottingham City branch of Firestone Rubber. Would have been cool to bring it back there. NY2133 10103. Nice fitting there, lads. Black oral nasal cup. There's more text here on the inside. M159C2. I don't know what that means. And M159C2. Yeah. Once again with the M9 style, of course the original M9. The oral nasal cup has been glued in, so trying to pull it out, and it's, instead of an actual seal, it's just rough. Now the M9 was of course used, as I said, post-war, Korean War, early Vietnam War, early to mid, and then used by police, especially against riots against the Vietnam War, a lot of civilians rioting. And then it was later used by civil defense and civilians. It was kept in the US Army for gas mask training, and then training printed all over it. Nick's actually got one. I might put a picture at the end if he can send me the picture. And it actually stayed in service up until like the 1990s as rocket refueling face condoms, as Barack for Days once called them. So I'm actually, despite it being a medium, I'm gonna try it on briefly, because I'm just gonna want to see how well it fits. I'm not even going to adjust the straps. Okay, well, it goes on my face. It is by no means comfortable, and my cheeks are sticking out of the damn thing. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, pull it off. I didn't even do up the neck strap. This thing's been in a tin, and the first thing that happens is some sweaty 21-year-old sticks it on his mush. There's an adapter, and this is a PS10 with a Hungarian filter sock on it, because I can, fuck style. There we go. Modernised. Not really, it's bastardised if anything. Gonna whip it on. Oh, that's interesting, in pulling it off I've done that. There we go. Valves are still intact, so it seems the exhale valve, yep, looks to be fine. Whip that back on. Oh, and there we go, and we get the neck strap on. Obviously you can't see that, but I am. Okay, the next tab doesn't seem to click like it does with the Yugoslav M1. Oh, God. That's, yeah, well, it's almost as if it doesn't fit you. Popping that off. And here is the, that's actually, sorry, the Finnish V3. This is how they improved the design. They tried to put a voice emitter on it, which I find actually ruins the seal in ways. Yeah. Quite a few countries have cloned it, also including some Scandinavian countries like, if I remember correctly, Norway, Sweden, etc. Norway making the 40mm variant of this, actually. Korea, quite a few countries, really. I can't think of any more off the top of my head, but yeah. So, of course, then it was later phased out in favour of the ABC M17, which later became the M17A1, which we have in that bag. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. This mask was also seen in use in the film, what was it called, Kong, Skull Island or something like that. The one that had the actor who played Loki in it, who was actually using the M11 canister. And also, if you watch that movie, there's a bit when he whips off his face all dramatic like, and you can see, if you pause before he pulls it off, it does not fit him at all. Poor bastard also needs a large. I know the feeling. So, because this is brand new, I don't actually know what I'm going to do with it. Nick suggested that I sell it off to try and pay for a certain item that we want to try and get. I can never notice this actually says United Car, I think, C-A-R-R. It's hard to read. I don't know if you can. No. Autofocus is not with us today. Alright, well anyway. Thank you all for watching, and get yourself an M9. I might trade it for a large, who knows.